Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This video we are opening my sketchbox. I don't know yet what after Christmas a couple of these kind of went a bit missing and kind of got taken by the customs people, so I don't actually know what month I've got. I think this is January. It might be November. We'll find out. Right, let's open it up the trusty pen method. Don't try this at home. Seriously, you'll wreck your pens. Right, let's have a look. They're stepping up their tissue game. It's got Sketchbox all over it. Ooh, it's like Christmas all over again. Stationery ASMR. Rip it, rip it, rip it. Ooh. Let's stick this over here and let's delve. Oh, it's paints, it's paints. Watercolours. We've got intense blue, phthalo blue, titanium white. Ooh. We've got another Cotman's in lemon yellow hue. We've got a Reminisce. There's a white gel pen. I'll find out in a minute. It's a little teeny tiny tub of paint. 3 by 8 inch. I don't even know. Here's the artwork for the month. It is January. Let's put that out of the way. This is by Todd Saul. There you go, if you want to have a read of that. That is rather beautiful. There we go. It's very thick, like I know what I'm talking about. But 15 pages? 15 pages. That's very thick. We've got our sticker. There you go. We've got two Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolours. Probably says Winsor & Yep, right up there. Right up there it says it. I don't know. $4.99 each apparently. This is what this thing is. A Fine Tech Sketchbox Metallic Dark Teal. Oh, that'll go well on the $7.99. That'll be interesting on the black. M. Graham's Watercolour Titanium White. The Silver Brush Crystal 3 by 8, 3/8 inches. I don't know. An angle short. There you go. It's got a little angle on it. And it's short. And then I have no idea. The Uchida Reminisce gel pen. So I did guess it was a gel pen. You've got to give me points for that. And then the Legion Stonehenge Aqua Cold Press in black. $12.99 apparently. So there we go. That's what we got. What are we going to do with it? Well, let's have a go and see what these colours look like. I'm going to try it on white paper first. Oh blimey. Well, that's going in there. That's how much is going in there apparently. Tubes scare me. Pans are there and the stuff just stays there, but tubes, they will just do whatever the heck they want to, regardless of me. There you go. It is watercolour. So it's going to go quite far. I don't want to go mad. Oh, there you go. Woo! There we are. Right, so I'm going to have a go first on white paper in my Dr. Seuss colouring book. Yes, I got this for Christmas and I'm darn well going to use it. I thought it'd be fun. So let's see what these look like. I have my little pipette. I have my little squeezy thing just to add a bit of water, and let's just see how it goes, shall we? I enjoyed these paints first off. I did. I thought they flow quite well. They on the white. This is why I did the white, because I knew it was going to be very different on the black paper, which it was. They work on the black paper, but obviously it's a lot different, and you'll see that bit later on. But they flowed very nicely. They're very vibrant for, what they are. They're watercolours. They mixed well. I enjoyed them, definitely. This is just something silly that I thought of. I got given this for Christmas by my dad, and I thought, well, I'm darn well going to use it, because I had a book, I think it came from a Schooler box, just sort of this random, there you go, I'm showing the shininess. It was very shiny, that teal coloured paint. I'm onto the black paper, but yeah, I had this other book that I did all my swatches in, and it got filled up, and then I got that colouring book, and I went for it. So anyway, as you can see, it works quite well. You can see the yellow there. I think it kind of, you can't really see it much on the screen, but it gives a sort of greenish hue on the black. So, you know, you have to really lay it on thick to get the yellow there, which obviously it's not going to dry that well. The blue, again, it's very dull, which is fine if that's what you want. I mean, you're on black paper, of course it's going to be dull. Here I am attempting to do that car. I was very taken by that picture, and I actually I'm certain on the first picture now, because I ended up doing two. I ended up doing this one, and I don't like it very much. I tried a few things, I added a few things, I went over things. It was essentially a photograph I found of, as you see, in the dark, these street lamps and this person walking towards this other person in the distance. I just thought it was quite a striking picture, so I did a very, very basic pencil drawing of it and went for it. So first I'm trying the blue, then I add the teal. The teal works quite well on the black paper. It is very shiny, it's very nice. So yeah, it's I'll try and show it on the screen. Obviously it's different on a screen, but in real life it was quite shiny, and it did what it was supposed to do. But here in the picture, the bits on the ground were actually this greeny colour, which I tried to make happen in my picture, but it didn't quite work. So yeah, and I keep this little fellow at the end, I keep painting over him. I just kept painting over him. But if you're quick and you've got a bit of tissue paper, you can just dab the paint off and it lifts quite well. Now, this white, this is very opaque. So this white works very well on this black paper. So what I ended up doing was mixing a little bit with the white with the other colours, so they kind of became more opaque themselves. And here I am attempting to draw to paint light. Yeah, you're on a journey with me here. You really are. I'm not the greatest in the world, and I'm learning myself. So if that's the kind of thing you like, keep watching. You never know. Keep your fingers crossed. I might get better. But if you're looking for hints and tips, there's better YouTubers out there, let's just face it, and you know, be kind, but there is. But yeah, that was a lovely green. It doesn't quite look the same on screen again, which is a shame, but they really made very pretty colours between just this blue and this yellow. But yeah, I'm trying to make it look like street lamps, but I'm not quite sure I got there. Looking at it, as you're painting, you can see this detail, and the paint is obviously more vibrant when it's wet. So you look at it and you think you're getting there, and then you look away and you think, oh no. But then you look back and you think, oh okay, yeah, I can see that. But then you think, oh no, you need a bit more. And I think I layered it on a bit, just a bit. I was adding the teal here for the shine, so hopefully the middle of the lamps would shine. Yeah, here I'm just going for it now. Sorry about I have a cat. That was a very hairy sleeve. But I'm going for it here, and I'm trying to make it drip, and yeah, okay. At some point I think I should have stopped. However, I did not. I just kept going. So I like what it turned out as. It's not great art, but you know what, I had a go at it, so I think for me it's all right. That's pretty much what I'm aiming for. There you go. That was me painting over the little fellow at the end and really being annoyed, but it dabbed off quite easily, so that was okay. I'm trying to keep it looking like nighttime, using the teal on the black because it is shiny, but it's still on black paper, obviously. There's me turning it around. It gives quite a good effect of a nighttime sky with maybe a little idea of stars. So that worked, I think, quite well. Obviously, you can't again see it on screen properly, but it's got a very nice shine to it. It has, especially more so on black paper than on the white paper, actually, thinking about it. So there you go. I am adding more white streaks in just the hope that it will happen. Quick confession, I think I have since found it, but I actually lost the gel pen. I'd walked over somewhere else to sort of test it out on something else, and then walked back to my desk, and for the life of me I couldn't find where it is. So I do use a jelly roll. So they were pretty much the same. So just pretend I was using the white gel pen that was in the box. Just a little heads up, and I may be even cheekier. And I just wanted to see if a different gel pen would work. So I do actually at some stage use I've got these coloured jelly rolls. They're really good actually. And I use a yellow one just to see what would happen. So there you go. That is my confession. I feel better having let it out. But anyway, back to the painting. I'm attempting to make it look like there would be more light directly underneath the lamps than on the other side of the road. I think it ends up looking like they're walking on water, but that's not what I was going for. But that might be what I end up with. But there you go. There's the oh, is that the one? No, that is the jelly roll. Yeah. Sorry about that. But just pretend. That's me moving the camera down. Should have edited that out, but what the hey. Right. I'm getting a ruler out now. I'm meaning business, just to kind of give an idea that there are lampposts there. And yeah, I think this was kind of a lost cause. It was interesting. There's the yellow jelly roll pen. I did warn you. I warned you. Okay, you can't say that I didn't. But I think this was useful just to see what all these paints would do on the black paper. But it wasn't my favourite one, so I had another go. And I really liked the picture that came with the box, so I tried my own version of it, which is nowhere near as good as the original. Nowhere near as good. I know, but I'm quite proud with this. I tried some different things. I'm very symmetrical, and I have to get it right, and it has to be bang on, and I don't really loosen up very much. So with all the sort of drippy bits and stuff, it gave me a chance to try that anyway. And yeah, we'll see. So this was actually the next day. I do have a different jumper on, just with the same sleeve. So there you go. Yeah, I had a go. So this was an interesting colour, and it wasn't one that I could mix again. It's the green, the very top green in the top right hand corner there, which is kind of mint. But on the paper, especially when it dries, it goes very grey, which worked really well for this. But could I mix it again? Could I get it to work again? No, I could not. It's essentially the green, obviously, with the white. And because the white is more opaque, it just, oh, hello, moving the camera. It just seemed to stand out a bit more. So that worked. And again, I used the teal for the sky, a bit thicker. I went for it with that one, and that works. That does actually work really well on this black paint for nighttime sky. I was quite pleased with that. This blue building, I think that the blue is a bit too baby blue. I was hoping it would work the same as it did with the green when I mixed it with the white on the black paper, and you get this kind of greeny grey, but it didn't work the same with the blue. It's blue, it's very light blue, but there you go. And I'm using, this is actually more green on this side, and again it works very well on the black paper. If this is the effect that you want, of course it's not going to be vibrant. But for this sort of nighttime view, I quite enjoyed this. I've used tone paper, so brown paper, tone blue paper, and I really enjoyed that because I enjoy using the jelly roll. I enjoy using white on it. The things that would on white paper kind of disappear become the vibrant thing. It becomes, especially if you use it as line work. It works really well. So to use actual black paper, I enjoyed this. It's not how it looked in my head. It certainly doesn't look like the picture that came in the box, but do you know what? I had a jolly good go and I enjoyed doing this. I like this picture. This is all right. It'll do me. To get the paint to drip, it clung to the paper. It didn't want to drip, which was so annoying. So I kind of cheat a little bit and sort of draw in little drips. And there you go. You give it a darn good shaking, then it'll work. Then it'll drip. But yeah, it's good that it clings to the paper, but not if you want a good drip. So yes, I have to sort of bang the paper quite a few times with this. But the effect I really like. I don't normally do this kind of thing. I'm not this loose with my painting. Just sort of let's slap a bit of paint on there and see if it works. But I did it and I'm quite okay with the results. I like this bit here. This is green, quite a dark green, but I think it worked within this picture, and it looks like the sidewalk, pavement, whatever you want to call it, is kind of melting away down with the car. So I enjoyed that. And the car itself, I'm assuming it's a yellow cab. We don't have those in England unless someone imported the car over and they just kind of drive it around. I think there's someone where I live has one of these and they just kind of drive it around. I think they advertise something on it. But other than that, no, we don't have these cars, but they are iconic, I think, in England. Sort of, you see them in films and you know that they exist. It's one of those kind of things. So I didn't put anything on the top, taxi on the top or anything. But I think I think that was the idea in the other picture of why it was yellow and stuff. Obviously, they're the colours we were given, so they're the colours we used. But here I am with my jelly roll. Yeah, this is the stage where I have lost the other pen. Completely lost it. But I don't think I've found it, which is a shame. But here we go. Some squiggly bits on here, and I really enjoyed highlighting this. I just bung it on anywhere. I was much more looser and just very rough because it went on rough on this paper. That it didn't give you a nice clean line, so I just kind of went with it really. So I enjoyed this and I am quite happy with the results. It's all right. It will do me. I enjoyed these supplies a lot. There you go. That is my go at it anyway. I put a few, I don't think I videoed it, I put a few wiggly bits on here just to try and make it look a bit more like I meant it to be that way. I had a go at this, or my version kind of not, yeah, that's better. But I had a go, I prefer this, I actually prefer this car, but there you go. But I was a bit looser with it and I think that's worked a bit better. The shiny teal paint, it's very nice and shiny. It actually works quite well on the black paper. That looks quite effective, I think. There you go. But I shall leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. Let me know if you're thinking about getting this pack or any of the others, what your favourite is. Did you get this? How did you do? It was interesting, certainly trying something new. But hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.